Yes, good morning viewers. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to save a presentation file in any location on our computer. There are several locations on our computer where we can save our files too. Like I can save my file on desktop. Like you're seeing, there is one of the files that were saved on a desktop. I can also save a file on desktop but in a folder, or save it on a flash disk, or save it anywhere on my computer. In this case, I'll save my file on my desktop in a folder given my name and my personal number. So I don't have a folder created yet, so I have to create my folder by moving my pointer in the empty location on the desktop. I right click and point at new, then select folder. When I select folder, the folder will be created. The next thing is giving it my name. I type my name. I created my file last time, and it is not yet saved, and it is given a name, a default name, presentation 1, but I want to give it my name that is given to me, maybe in the question, or that I want to use as a person. I'll click on the office button. Then there are two options here. There is save and save as. These options almost give you the same result if you're saving your file for the first time. For example, if I click on the save, it will display the save as dialog box on that screen, like you can see. But at the same time, if I use the save as option, it also gives me the same dialog box. So meaning that if you've not yet saved your file for the first time, these two options will give you the same thing, but they're totally different. We may use the save as option if you want to save a file with a new name and you want to change its location. Whereas we use the save button or option if you want to keep changes added in your document with a file that is already having a file name. So in this case, we shall use save as option. And when you click on save as option, the save as dialog box will appear. The first thing we need to do is locating or positioning or directing our file to a folder where I want to save it. On our left taskbar, we shall scroll and look for desktop option. On desktop, there are several items that are there. One of them is my folder name. So I'm scrolling down to look for my folder name called Chigun Hamdan. I double click on it to open. Your folder name must appear up to be sure that your file is going to be saved within that folder. And the next thing is giving our file a name. But while giving a file a name, the file name should always depict the content of the file. Like in this case, I'm talking about PowerPoint. I'm trying to explain what the use of PowerPoint. So I may leave my file name as PowerPoint Basics because this name depicts the information that is within my file. Then after here, I can always click save. When I click save, the previous name that we had up here called presentation 1 is replaced with my file name called PowerPoint Basics. And by doing this, we've saved our file with a name PowerPoint Basics. Just imagine today I've come back and I need to add in something in my file. Where can I find it? This takes us to another thing or task or skill on how to open an existing file on your computer. And our existing file is on desktop in a folder called Chigun Hamdan. So to access it, I must go on my folder. I double click on it to open. When it opens, I'll find my file called PowerPoint. I double click on it to launch it. And by doing this, we've opened or we've retrieved a file that was saved earlier on my computer. And that is another skill. So our file has opened and with the name already assigned to it. So in any case, if you need to add anything, maybe another slide to your file, you can always add it. When you add slide and you want to keep the changes in that file, then this time we shall click on the save option. We shall not use the save as option. We shall use the save option.